What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we have Canelo in the news today. As you can see, Michael Benson verified Twitter or X account, whatever you want to call it. He stated that Canelo Alvarez reportedly looks likely to fight Jermall and then Terence Crawford in 2024. All right. Now I want to talk about this a bit, man, because at this point I'm trying to figure out how you guys don't see it, or is it that you see it, you just don't want to admit to it, bro? Do you know that this man... Alright. So, it's obvious that Canelo's doing everything to avoid one fight. And who is that fight? That's David Benavidez, bro. Alright? Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to break this down. And anybody that's commenting on... that anybody that disagrees with me, please put in the comment section where I'm wrong at, all right? Okay, let's start by this. 2 years ago, 2024, okay. 3 years ago. 3 years ago when we were asking for the Canelo Alvarez versus Jermall Charlo fight, which I am on record saying that I did feel like Jermall deserved to fight when Canelo was at middleweight, right? I felt like Jermall deserved to fight, but regardless, I never felt like Jermall had the style to beat Canelo. I've always stated that. You can go check my old videos out. I have posts from even before that. I just don't think Jermall Charlo has the style to beat Canelo Alvarez. However, I did feel like he deserved the fight, and that was a fight that I was willing to give that Canelo. I felt like Canelo deserved credit for at that time, right? All the Canelo fans, I kid you not, every single one was saying, well, Jermall Charlo hasn't done anything to deserve the fight. He's not fought any big names. And true, at 160 he hasn't fought any big names, maybe besides Derevyanchenko. Jermall Charlo hasn't, he fights nobody. All he got rocked by what's his name, Juan Montiel. He got rocked by Juan Montiel. Like, why Jermall Charlo doesn't deserve a fight with Canelo, right? Now, at the time I was saying in 2021, I was saying Jermall Charlo did deserve a fight with Canelo. And in 2021, the Canelo fanboys were saying he didn't deserve a fight with Canelo. All of a sudden, 3 years later, two and a half years of inactivity for Jermall Charlo, Canelo decides that he wants to fight Jermall Charlo, and you guys are okay with it. So here's my question: what happened? What changed from 2021 up until now? I can tell you what changed on my behalf. On my behalf, it was 2 years of inactivity, and then he comes back and fights what's his name? Jose Benavidez Jr. And all of a sudden, that now he deserves a fight with Canelo. So what changed to you? What changed on your perspective? Is it the fact that we know that this is not the best version of Jermall Charlo, so it's okay because all you guys want to do is you guys don't care to see Canelo in a good fight. You just want Canelo to win. And if that's the case, bro, state that, and I would actually respect that. Like, if you would just say, bro, listen, I'm just a fan of Canelo. I just want to see Canelo win. Bro, I will respect that. That's totally okay. That's fine. I mean, I can't take you serious as a boxing fan. I would just say that you're a Canelo fan. Nothing wrong with that, bro. But if you're claiming to be a fan of boxing and you have no issue with Canelo fighting Jermall Charlo now, please state in the comment section why. And I know what you guys don't sit there and say, well, you guys were asking for this fight and ignore the fact that we asked for this fight when Jermall Charlo was active 3 years ago. But 2.5 years of inactivity and coming back to fight Jose Benavidez, and he didn't even really. He looked decent. He didn't look bad, but he didn't look like, he didn't look like the Jermall that's prime ready for Canelo. Like, you guys know that's BS, right? So please explain to me what's the difference, right? Furthermore, Michael Benson then says that it's possible that Canelo Alvarez fights Terence Crawford in September. I hope that this is not true. Let me be the first to say I'm praying that this is not true. I hope Canelo is not going to fight Terence Crawford. I really do. First and foremost, if this is true, if Canelo gets away with this, I don't ever want to hear no Canelo fanboy complain about anything about boxing, because you guys will criticize every other fighter if this was every other fighter doing what Canelo's doing, fighting a guy that fights 3 weight classes below, you guys had an issue with L. Spence fighting Mikey Garcia. But all of a sudden, you guys don't have an issue with Canelo Alvarez fighting Terence Crawford. Please make that make sense in the comment section. Well, Terence Crawford is a way better fighter than Mikey Garcia. Yeah, for sure. But guess what? At 147, we ain't never seen Terence Crawford fight past 147, bro. Oh, but let me guess. Here's the next thing. Well, they're the same height. Is it height classes or is it weight classes? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn boxing was about weight classes, not height classes. It's not height classes, buddy. It's weight classes. Your height is not what makes a fight unfair. It's your weight. So please explain to me how that's fair. I know you can't, but you'll try to come up with something. And once again, the floor is open for anybody that feels that Canelo should rightfully so fight Jermall Charlo and Terence Crawford over David Benavidez. Now here's the final blow for you guys, right? This is what's so funny to me, all right? You guys will get mad all because we want to see a good fight. So me asking for Canelo to fight David Benavidez, y'all want to say we're hating because we want Canelo versus David Benavidez. But the whole point in sports is to see the best against the best. So if I'm hating because I want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez, are you hating because you don't want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez? Is that? I mean, if we're going off of your logics, wouldn't that make sense? Would you be considered a David Benavidez hater? Because here's my thing. Push Canelo to the side. Nobody has a better resume at 168 than David Benavidez. Meaning, nobody deserves a fight with Canelo Alvarez more than David Benavidez. I don't want to hear no stuff about, well, Canelo has his legacy is solidified with or without David Benavidez. That's not the argument. Now, often you guys you'll hear these Canelo fanboys try to deter the argument away from what you're trying. They'll try to say, oh, Canelo has the best resume. Bro, nobody is debating about David Benavidez having a better resume than Canelo. That's not even a fair comparison, okay? But the thing about it is, Canelo is holding all those belts at 168 and not defending them against anybody that competes at 168. You just fought a 154 pounder in your last fight. You're talking about fighting a 160 pounder. I mean, technically, yes, he fought at super middleweight by fighting, what's his name? But he's a career 154/160 pounder in Jermall Charlo. And now you're talking about fighting a 147 pounder after that. But it's somebody in your weight class who has put in work by beating Caleb Plant, a guy that Canelo Alvarez beat, and then you got guys that say, well, Canelo Alvarez knocked out Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant went the distance with David Benavidez. Well, okay, so if it's that easy, then why not make the fight? You should be pushing for the fight. This is a fight that nobody will be able to complain about. Should Canelo beat David Benavidez? And if he don't, who gives a damn? It's Canelo Alvarez. He's a certified Hall of Famer. But bro, you guys are so afraid to see your guys end up with anybody that's a threat. That's why, and notice that it's always the guy that's a threat. The most threatening has to go through the most obstacles. What the hell has Jermall Charlo done lately to deserve a fight with Canelo Alvarez? Terence Crawford is a first round Hall of Famer without a doubt about it. One of the best welterweights. This dude has knocked out everybody he's fought at welterweight, bro. One of the best, if not the best fighter in this generation, bro. Right? But this man moving up 3 weight classes, that's to fight Canelo Alvarez. Come on, bro. You can't be serious. That's not even that. If any other fighter fought somebody 3 weight classes below them, I swear you guys would be tearing them down, bro. If any other fight, let Jermall Charlo fight. Some of you guys had an issue with Jermall Charlo fighting Jose Benavidez. Talking about Jose Benavidez never fought at 160, but you don't have a problem with Canelo Alvarez fighting Terence Crawford. Get out of here, bro. No, I'm sorry, but I'm finna stay on Canelo with that, bro, because that's some bull, bro. Fight David Benavidez, the man that deserves the fight. He deserves the fight. Canelo took the belt off of every fighter except for David Benavidez, which is not it's not Canelo Alvarez's fault. That's David Benavidez's fault. But I'm saying though, if you had no issue fighting the other champions, why not fight David Benavidez? It's a reason. You guys know why he won't fight him, but you don't want to talk about that. All right. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?